Hi Pisces, welcome to December 2016. You know, in December, it is a time for you to, especially the first 3 weeks, to really reflect on this year, 2016, and think about what you want to create in 2017. This is a time for you to be the conscious observer, to observe your behavior, the behavior of others, to be aware of what's going on, and be true to yourself. So if you don't feel like partying, don't party. If you don't feel like going to the party, don't go. Don't go to things you really don't want to do just to please others. It's really important that you're tuning into yourself and loving you more than the need to be with others or please others, because there's a lot going on with you on the inside, and that will become clearer as the days go on here in December. And Mercury enters Capricorn on the 2nd, Venus enters Aquarius on the 8th, the Gemini full moon is on the 13th, and that brings the focus to your personal inner being, your home, where you live, your foundation. This is a very positive full moon. It has Mars and Jupiter forming a grand air trine with it. And so this is good news that this is such a positive energy, and which is very uplifting. Although, you know, Chiron in Pisces is challenging the moon and, of course, challenging the sun. So, you know, there may be, you know, something going on with you that you want to pay attention to. You know, like you may not be feeling like partying and celebrating, even though family wants to and other people want to. That's why it's really important that you're honoring what you need and what is right for you. Mars enters your sign on the 19th, and that's good news, because Mars is the planet of energy, action, desire, passion, and when he's in your own sign, he gives you a lot of energy. And so you will begin to feel the shift by the 19th. Up until the 19th, you know, you're doing a lot of reflecting, you know, reflecting on your life, what's gone forward. You know, it's been a rough year for the mutable signs, the Pisces, the Gemini, the Sagittarius, the Virgos, because of the Neptune-Saturn aspect that's been very challenging. They are separating, Saturn is moving on, and, you know, that is good news. 2017 has Saturn and Uranus in positive energy flow, and Jupiter and Uranus in positive energy flow. That goes exact here in December and all of next year, and that's good news. But it's been a rough year for some of the Pisces. Some of the Pisces have had, you know, a lot of challenges and even setbacks or losses. And so, you know, this is a time for you to heal. This is a time for you to, you know, rest. And, you know, in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in winter now, and the days are really short. And so you don't want to be pushing. You don't want to be pushing yourself. You don't want to be requiring more of yourself than you really should, because it's not fair to you. And just because others want to party and celebrate, really tune into what you want. Tune into what's right for you. And when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. If you're not doing what's right for you, it's not right for them either. So do what's right for you and be true to you, and you'll be happy. You'll find that things are going your way and things are coming your way. Now Mercury's going to take his turn to reverse on the 19th, and he'll go retrograde until January 8th. And once he goes direct in January, we have a giant green light in January between January 8th and February 6th, when Jupiter takes his turn to retrograde. That is the time to start a new business, start a new relationship, move, anything you want to do it before the 19th of December, before Mercury goes retrograde, and then after Mercury goes direct on the 8th of January. But the window of, really the wind in your sails and the universe moving you forward is that January 8th through February 6th. But I'll talk more about that when we get to the January forecast. Here in December, before the 19th, do all the big things you need to do, big decisions. Now, shopping, we'll all be shopping in December, and Mercury will be retrograde. Keep your receipts. If you keep your receipts, you can bring things back. And that covers everything, right? The devil is in the details, especially when Mercury is retrograde. But he is in Capricorn, and Capricorn sextiles. I like to make it fun. Which creates opportunity. The word sextile means opportunity. And that pours positive energy into your Pisces planets, which is good news. Then the Sun enters Capricorn on the 21st. And Capricorn does sextile you, which is about opportunity. So this is a time where, things can start really moving forward for you, even with the Mercury retrograde in December, the 21st, solstice on. So you have winter in the northern hemisphere, summer in the southern hemisphere, you lucky ducks, and we're at the shortest day of the year in the north, but it is the return of the sun because we start gaining in light after the 21st. And that's good news. And then Saturn trines Uranus exact on December 24th, then May 18th and July 11th, 2017. Whenever a planet goes exact, whenever an aspect goes exact, that's when it's the most potent. And this is a very positive energy. And for you, it is about your career and your finances. And this is good news. So there could be financial gain in here for you in December, going into January. By the third week in, you could be really feeling, okay, things are starting to happen for me. You have Saturn in that area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world. Wherever Saturn is where we're being examined and tested. And so you've been going through, the examination in the area of what you do in the world. And so with Uranus in here now, you can now begin to make creative changes. With Jupiter in here, you can get sudden opportunities, sudden financial advancement because of your perseverance, your patience, your responsibility, taking care of business. And Saturn rewards hard work, rewards integrity, rewards determination. Uranus is all about innovation and creativity. And it's in the area of your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your resources, your money, your time, your energy, how you're using your talent to get ahead in the world, to achieve your goals in the world, to achieve great things in the world. What is it that you want to achieve? And even if you're a stay-at-home mom, it's still the area of your unique individual contribution to the world. And I don't think there's any greater role than raising children, because they grow up into adults and run the world. And so having loving parents is the foundation to everything. And that's what it's about for you here in December, is really focusing on your foundation these first few weeks with that Gemini moon there, and really doing the love with you, like nourishing you and nurturing you. We can't give it to others unless we give it to ourselves. We cannot take care of others unless we're taking care of self. We'll have nothing to give. So make sure you're getting plenty of rest, eating really well, taking really good care of yourself, exercising, creating that life-work balance, and then you're available for others, right? We start to have that negative outlook when we're tired and we're just pushing through one day after another. So make sure you're getting lots of sleep. You're going to need it in the northern hemisphere because the days are shorter and there's less light to work with. So we need more sleep. That's why the bears sleep more. Don't they sleep through the winter? Something like that. So, If you're finding yourself sleeping a lot, do what you need to do to take good care of you. But you'll feel the shift when that Mars gets into your sign, because he will give you the get up and go. Get up and go and go and get things done. And that's exciting. And Capricorn is a good sign for you because it does rule that area of your life that has to do with achieving your goals, your hopes and wishes, sudden opportunity for advancement, the love you receive from others. So with the sun in there now, this is very positive for you. And that is on the 21st. And with the Saturn trine Uranus, that's breakthroughs. And then Christmas looks really good because Venus moved into Aquarius on the 8th. And now she is trine Jupiter in Libra on Christmas, December 25th. And she's sextile Saturn and Uranus on the 25th. I think we're going to like Christmas. There could be many pleasant surprises that are brought to us. And for you, it could be financial gain because Uranus is in a money house and Capricorn is the money house and Jupiter is in a money house. Those are your money houses. Libra, Capricorn, and Aries are your money houses. And so all of them are being activated. So there could be very good financial gain in the area of the work that you do, as well as an inheritance, insurance payout, tax payout, royalty payout, bonus payout, financial gain coming from family, from your spouse, your partner, and work. So you could be getting money from the work that you do and family money, partner money. It's very good, very exciting. So Christmas looks very happy. It's a happy Christmas. And then Jupiter will oppose Uranus on the 26th, and then it's on through April, and it goes exact in March at your birthday. That's sudden opportunity. That is sudden luck, sudden breakthrough. And it's your money houses. So there's money gain here for you, money breakthroughs, money manifestation. This is the ability to manifest money, and you have it going on. Really strong here. And it's going to be on all next year, too. So that is super exciting, very exciting. And you're just attracting it. You could be attracting it through work. You could be attracting it through the business you own. You could be attracting it to, income that's not earned. You could be attracting it through a spouse or a relative who gifts you money, gifts you, something that, it could also be property, at that Gemini full moon where you inherit a property, you get a house, you get something related to real estate that is signed over to you. So there's a lot to look forward to here. I love it. And then you have the Capricorn New Moon on December 29th. Now, with Mercury in that area and the new moon starting there, it is a time for you to really focus on your goals. Like, what were your goals in 2016? How did you achieve those goals? Have you achieved those goals? And what do you want to achieve in 2017? What do you want to see happen for you in 2017? This is the time to really meditate on it and reflect about how this year has gone and what you would like to see different in 2017. 2017 is going to be very different from 2016, and there could be many new openings for you in the area of financial gain, in your work, in your goals. And so you want to be thinking about, okay, so what is it that I really want? What is it that I want to see in my career, in my work? What is it that I want in my personal life? What makes me happy? Right? You really want to be reflecting on these very personal questions. It's going to be different for each one of you because you all have your own life path, yet it applies to all of you. This reading applies to all of you. And so think about it, like what it is that what is it that I really want here, in December and all of next year. That's why I have two phenomenal events coming up here in January on December 24th. This is where the annotations are, but if you're watching on your phone, your smartphone, you can see them in the cards, and the links are in the Show More section below. One is becoming a powerful manifester, and Pisces is a powerful manifesting sign. You guys have the ability to bring into the physical great wealth because your ruling planet is Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter is your traditional ruler, Neptune is your modern ruler, and both of them are about using the invisible and the idealistic to create in the physical. So by birth, you are a powerful manifester. And what I want to do is focus people on manifesting what they truly want. And so, becoming a powerful manifester and creating the money that you want. We live in the physical world. It's run by Saturn, and you have to have money to pay for everything. And so the first one is the money manifestation, and then the second one is the love power. Focusing your intention on what you want to create to attract that soulmate. And so we're going to do those on the 24th, and I would love to see you there. And if you can't make it on the 24th, if you buy the programs, you get the private video link and the companion workbook, so you don't miss anything, even if you miss the day of. Although I'd love you to be there, because I do have people get to ask me questions at the end. So it's all open answer questions where you can interact with me one-on-one, and I get to do group coaching with everybody. And so it's an opportunity to be with me live and ask personal questions that you want to know more about. And I want everyone to be able to take advantage of this energy, because Saturn trine Uranus is never going to come again. Not with Saturn in Sagittarius and Uranus in Aries in our lifetime, and with Jupiter also in there with, in positive aspect with Saturn, business expansion, and activating Uranus, sudden windfalls. And for you, it's in your money houses and your destiny in the world, what you do in the world. So it's very much an opportunity for you here in 2017 and December, this energy is on, to increase your wealth and your standing in the world, the work that you do in the world, whatever it is, whether you own your own business or you work for someone else, you work for a company. This is your time to move up, especially as we move into Capricorn too. It is your time. And so you have this fabulous Capricorn New Moon on the 29th. And you are looking at your goals. You are looking at what you want to accomplish. And with Mercury there, you're rethinking things. Okay, do I care about this anymore? Nah, not so much. It's not a big deal. Do I care about this? Yeah, this is a really big deal for me. This is a really big area for me. I need to pay attention to this. So you are really looking at what truly matters to you and how you're going about to achieve your goals, the action steps you're taking, the energy you're putting in it. We have to put energy in things to attract. We can't just think it. Like, I think this. Voila! Not in the physical 3D dimension world that we live in. You think it, and then you take action. You line up with it, and then you draw it to you. So use this Capricorn New Moon, which is in positive energy flow with Neptune in your sign and Mars in your sign, which is very good for you. So you could be achieving some sort of goal here at the end of the year at the new moon in Capricorn, as well as once Mercury goes direct, January 8th. Now Uranus goes direct on the 29th, and that is going to help with the financial with you. So with Uranus going forward, you're going to see financial gain by the end of this year, as well as going into January. You're going to like January. And that's because you have the Cancer full moon in a very fun part of your life, and the Capricorn Cancer rule the fun areas of your life, and so it feels really good. As we move into Capricorn and things start to ground, you feel more grounded, and that's very important to feel grounded. And as we move into the new year, you feel more grounded and ready to go. So Now, the Mars-Neptune is a challenging aspect at the new moon, and it's only hanging around for a few days because Mars is flying forward and he's going to pass that Neptune very quickly. And so at the 29th, he is in positive energy flow with the new moon itself. But Mars crossing over Neptune is what we call deceitful actions. And so you want to make sure that you are communicating really well with others, because people could misunderstand you, or you could misunderstand others. And so, double check with everyone, because Mercury's retrograde too. So right around that 29th, 30th, 31st, the 1st and the 2nd, it's ripe for tall stories being told. And so make sure that, you're being really clear with others, and that you understand what others are asking of you. And, so that it's not all tall tales and, no truth. Because this is so this energy, is where people can just, where the salesman lies and doesn't tell you the truth about something, and doesn't tell you the whole truth, and you don't know to ask something, and so, you come to find out later that they didn't tell you this part of it, and you got to figure it out for yourself, and so just be aware. It's really the only challenging aspect in here is that, at the 29th and a few days afterwards, make sure you're being clear with others, right? Is this what you asked of me? Is this the right time we're supposed to meet up? Is this where we're going? Make sure you're on the same page with others. Don't just assume that others understand you or others get you, because Mercury is retrograde, and that creates communication breakdown. And Mars crossing over Neptune, that makes all the details fuzzy. And so you want to make sure that you're being really clear with what you're doing, where you're going, what others expect of you, what you expect of others, so that we're all on the same page. Because this is an energy where we could find that we're not on the same page. I show up at one place, you show up at another, and we're on the phone going, what are you doing over there? I thought you said over here. No, you said over here. And so it's a very short transit. It's not going to last long. But to avoid any headaches, remember, Mercury is retrograde, and Mars is crossing over Neptune, which throws reality out the window and makes it open game for fantasy and tall tales and people not telling us the truth. So, it will get all cleared up when Uranus goes direct on the 29th, because he is the truth teller, he is the awakener, he is lightning bolts of truth. And with Mercury going direct on the 8th, that's when everything gets revealed. So it may be a couple of days of confusion, but once we get into January, all the truth is out, and the truth is out, and clarity returns, and we know the full story, and that's when it's best to make decisions. So make the important decisions before the 19th, and then after January 8th. And no, you can't stop life and you can't stop living. You got to live, you got to buy things, you got to do what you got to do. But as far as getting married, buying a house, buying a car, buying a computer, wait until January 8th on to do that, or before December 19th. Everything else, just go with it and keep a sense of humor. Yes, it's going to get interesting in here. But it's a very good month. And there's a lot of prosperity for you. It is time to reevaluate your goals and your friends and what's working for you and what's not working for you. You really want to look at that. Like, okay, this relationship's working, this relationship is not. Really look at what's working for you and what isn't, and be true to yourself. That's the key here for you, is to be true to you, to be true to what's right for you. So, love can happen anywhere, anytime. I'm not seeing like the big love effect in here. That'll come next month in January. Doesn't mean you can't meet someone now. For those of you coupled, I'm not seeing any challenge to, the relationship. In fact, you may find that, you're really celebrating over the holidays. But again, if you're not feeling like, oh, let's throw a big party and invite everybody we know, then don't do it. have a quiet celebration. That's just as good. It's just as good to have fewer people. Remember, less is more for you this first 19 days of December. But once Mars gets in your side, you'll start to feel the energy again. You'll start to feel that get up and go, that pick me up. It's like having coffee. You feel like you had your coffee. Career looks really good, and the money looks incredible. So the money is definitely improving, and so is the career. You know, you've got the sun there, and Uranus is trining the sun, so there could be some sort of promotion in here for you, or some sort of breakthrough. Your business could be expanding, and that's very exciting. Spiritually, make sure you're taking time to rest and meditate. Taking time for you is very important, and getting that time that you need to feel good, to feel strong. Remember, it's life-work balance. Life. Everything comes out of the life. The work, the money, all of that comes from having a good life, having really good health. Your wealth is in your health. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. That looks good too. It's just a time for you to really reevaluate your goals, your friends, where you're putting your energy, and how that's serving you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos. Pisces, you're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, what's coming up for you in 2017, 2018, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology page, you purchase your consultation. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. And I also have the events coming up in January. I'd love to see you there. So until next time, Pisces, be true to you. It's the key to everything. Love is magic. Love transforms ordinary days into magical days. The power of love is in my hair. That's like a hither stare. It strips my conscience bare. It's witchcraft, and I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, that crazy witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you wasn't needing me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you lead me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I'd never switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you.